Hello everybody. This is my first ever World of Tanks video. Um, I don't know if I'm loud enough or not. I guess we'll take a look at it here in a little bit. This battle that I'm going to show you is a good one. It was my best so far. 9 kills, master several of the medals, a couple medals that I didn't have yet, and one medal anyhow that I didn't have yet. This is my T29 American, and you can see over here my crew is pretty well completely trained. Um, I've got just a little bit more to do on everything. The loaders, this loader is maxed out. This loader needs the fire extinguisher finished out, and that's it. Other than that, I'm going to finish these two first and then start working harder on these to get them finished out. There's still, I think, one or two, like the commander needs repairs and fire extinguisher. This guy here has one, I think, that can be added, and this one of these two has something that could be added. But anyhow, I'm going to stop there. I am using XVM, the Ace Lane XVM, and I love it. It helps me a lot. I'll get into the video here and show you everything and show you why. Hey, as you can see, I am on my cell phone as a hotspot, a wired hotspot. I have a 235 millisecond lag, so I won't be playing this for a little bit today. So I'm going to get out of here and do what I can. I'll show you the video. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to put this on pause. And let's take a look at what we've got. This is me and my T29. That's my T29 there. Pretty cool tank. That's American T29. You look at the left and right upper sides, you can see what we're up against. It's kind of hard to read because there's Roman numerals over the top of the tank names. There are 5 red individuals on my team, and there are 6 red individuals on the enemy team. One of our five has 15k battles, and he's still red. 1,350, and the tank he's in looks like a KV-1. And that usually means one of two things. Either the guy's a really crappy player or he's a bot. His win rate is really low. His tank win rate is only 44%. It's not too hot. The rest of them are 1K, 1 and 2K. So I have one that's at 2K battles, one at 1K battles. I also have one at 11K battles, and his is slightly better than the other guy. But still, that is going to mean the guy is a bot. That's just my opinion on it. More often than not, they are a bot. And in this particular battle, the SU-85, which has 11K battles, which is red, is a bot. And he gets reported. So, let's see where we're going to go here. I'm looking at something. Well, that SU may not be a bot. The red SU may not be a bot. But the yellow SU may be. But we'll look at it later and see which one's which. On their team, they have all 1Ks. Their other red guy is at 5K battles, and he's got really, really lousy stats also. A lot of people say stats don't matter. Well, they do to me. An error, excuse me, An error that a lot of people make is they look at these stats and they say, well, I've got 5 red and they've got 6 red and they've got 10 green, and if they got all those green, then we're going to lose. And don't look at it that way, because it's not necessarily true. Just because they got a bunch of green on their team does not mean a thing. Or I've seen a lot of them where I was the only orange, and there might be 1 green and 8 red, and we still win. So let's get this battle going. You can see down here in the lower right hand corner, I don't know if I can make that larger or not. Nope, I can't. Our mini-map, a lot of people, it shocks me the number of people that don't pay any attention to their mini-map. That's one of the most important parts of the map, and they don't pay attention to stat. And if you watch our T29, he's kind of enrolling, telling everybody that they're bots and stuff. So here we go. This is one of my favorite maps. I really like this map. It's an easy win map if you know where to go. If you want to win on any map, you need to know where to go. So this little alley here, probably my favorite. I can get either end. If I'm on the other team, I go to the far alley, which matches up to this one. From either alley, it's an easy win. You just have to, the rest of the team has to know where to go. Right here at the end of this, this is the new map. This didn't used to be here. There's a pile of rocks that protect your lower plate. If I'd have seen that M4 over there, I wasn't paying attention to that M4. I could have probably put a hole in. But instead, I'm going to go over here and put a hole in the T62.
Penetration.
Go. But I got spotted, so the Artie's going to one in me here pretty quick. T67 just shot me and it bounced.
Enemy armor is destroyed. One of our tracks is damaged.
Her T29 is red. There's a red there.
Ricochet.
KB15, I was having a hard time pinning him, and he's red also.
Enemy armor is damaged.
M4 over there. T29 keeps sticking his head out.
We didn't even scratch them.
Churchill has bounced a couple off of me. The only thing that's done anything to me so far is the
critical hit.
Hummel.
The loader bought the farm. We didn't even scratch them.
Added one there. I do have all the heals down there at the bottom. I keep everything healed. It's well worth keeping your maximum heals. Use the large repair kit, the large first aid kit, and use your snacks and stuff, pudding or cloak or extra rations. KB15 I've been bouncing. I don't think I make any pins on that KB15. You notice too that I use a lot of premium ammo. If you want to win, use premium.
Enemy is hit.
And I also will switch off here shortly and use some AT. That T29 T29 will get in a position where I can't really pull that.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Some sort of HE and do a little bit of damage. I've got 1 star on this tank. I'm trying hard to get my second one. I'm just short of getting the second star. This rally was not close.
We've lost the track.
Didn't help me really. A lot of damage.
Critical hit.
There, I've switched over to HE.
Critical hit.
Somebody out on our team out there camping in the field. He should have
Track hit.
taken out the Arties.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
KV-15, if he was smart at this point, he could have come around that corner and got me. But he didn't. He stopped right there. That's as far as he went. Yeah, a chicken like that doesn't help you at all. The only player on their team that I was really worried about was the AMX. He is green, and he doesn't seem to know what he was doing. The rest of them.
We're immobilized. They're knocked out.
So now I've got that IKV-90 sitting
One
right
of our
there.
tracks is damaged.
He bounces a couple off of me. But their KV-15 was sitting right there. If he had been paying attention, he could have got me.
Enemy armor is hit. We've lost a track. Track repaired. Drive on.
Or Hummel is red also, and he
Enemy
could
armor
have
is
got me if he
destroyed.
was paying attention, but he didn't. Here I thought I could go back and help these players with the KV-15, but they got him, so I wasted my time turning around there. I don't know if you're watching the chat, but one of them is sitting there, you guys are terrible, you guys are all bots, you know, the typical idiot. This is my first video that I've made. Hopefully it'll come out okay. Here's that Hummel. He's going to launch one in this. I got plenty of time to get there before he reloads. Hesitate a little bit. Don't know why.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
From here, I knew the other RV already had to be up this row of houses somewhere. I just need to spot him. I could have probably stopped here and let the binoculars take effect, but I didn't. There's the other RV. One shot.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
So now there's a Hellcat, a VK, or an SU, and an AMX. So the Hellcat just shot at me. Now if that Hellcat was smart, he could have come around and got behind me, but he didn't. Now that AMX is over there cruising up that alley, just kind of playing havoc with everybody. He gets up there until he kind of disappears. still have that SU-85 sitting down there in that cap. It doesn't necessarily mean they're a bot, but it does mean that they're disconnected, or they're not paying attention, or they don't care, or they think they're going to lose. So the AMX is down there, so I turn this way, and thinking I might be able to head them off. But they were dumb enough to try and cap. What they're doing is they've gone in there to kill off that SU. It's botnet over there. So I'm killing him now. I'm going to come around this corner, and I'm paying attention to where everybody is over there, but I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. So bang, right into somebody else's tank. And there went the Hellcat. That's just silliness to try and cap right now, because now I know where they're at. What they're doing is they're luring me over there, but that's okay. So now I'm up against two fast tanks. And that's one thing a slow tank doesn't really have.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I get up there and I ram him, knock him down a little bit more. Kill him
Enemy
off.
vehicle destroyed.
Now I gotta keep my front end to his AMX. Enemy right away.
We've lost the track.
Now I got my gun up too high to where I can't shoot.
They're knocked out.
There. So I had ran up.
Drive on.
I had ran up on that bunch of rock right there, and the gun was up too high to where I couldn't shoot. But let's go on here and look at the end stats on that. I'll be back. Okay, here's my stats on that battle. I got a mastery, ace tanker, hand to God. That means I survive and win the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy vehicles. Everybody has one of those, I hope. The bruiser, damage enemy vehicles, modules, or injure crew members at least 5 times during the battle, which I did. The duelist, destroy at least 2 enemy vehicles that did damage to your vehicle in battle. And the fire 4 effect, cause more damage to enemy vehicles than hit points to my vehicle. Then over here I got the Radley Walters medal, which is like a wow. I don't think I ever got one of those. I'm sure I didn't, because I've never got 8 or 9 vehicles before. The Pascucci medal, I believe that is, destroy 2 enemy SPGs. I have several of those. The steel wall, where I've gotten clobbered and survived. High caliber, cause damage must be at least 20% of the total HP of the enemy vehicles. And the top gun, not too bad. 1, 2, and right there it says 9. So I got 9 out of that. That was my first win of the day. 25 shots fired. 3,372 damage. Received 20 hits. Damage due in player's assistance, only 327. That could have been better. So I received 57,000 credits out of that, and spent quite a few. Got Top Gun. Well, yeah, twice what everybody else got. And the SU got 0, and the KV-1S got 0. I might have to go back and look. Did they have a KV-1S? Yeah, they did. Okay. I thought that was KV-15. I'm not wearing my glasses. What can I say? But that's where we're at. And not a bad replay. Not a bad game. I'm really, really pleased. That's my first 9-kill game. Trying hard to get that second star on my barrel. I'm just short, but that battle in particular did not throw me over the top. The version on that was 1002, and I'm up to 1003, so it's a good reason to make a video. That way I'll have it for later. Cool game. That's my first one, and I'm hoping to do more later. You all have a wonderful time out there.